Hello everyone. Good evening students. On behalf of Rotary Bangalore Cantonment, Mithun and I welcome you to this final session of the Career Guidance webinar series. Over the last 10 days, it has been our attempt to put together programs, careers, skills that we believed will be of value to you. And we are hoping that you must have had some takeaways from participating in these sessions. However, our entire program will be incomplete if we do not have today's session, which is really going to be a method of helping you to interpret your own self-assessment test and counsel you on how to read and how to take your future career decisions. So I'm going to request Mithun to briefly sort of recap about the team that is supporting us in the psychometric self-assessment test and take it up from there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Suman, for the brief introduction in terms of this webinar which we have conducted. Are you all able to hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. As you know, a lot of participants who have participated in various topics that were held in the last 2 weeks. I'll just reiterate some of these topics. First topic, which was on Follow Your Passion by Sagarika Shivakumar. She explained you on what did she do in terms of identifying what is her passion and where she is heading up to right now. So that was a very good session where she explained you that you should not be restricted to one thing. You should start exploring various things, various areas, careers, so that you can identify what is your taste. That was the first session which actually gave you insight into what exactly you should follow. And she was a very young, dynamic lady or a girl, I would say, so who gave you some insight to this. Then next one was also a youngster who made his mark in digital marketing, which was also a very good session by Rohit Venkatesh. Then you had the third day was the same speakers whom we have today, who have conducted your psychometric or self-assessment test, I would say. The team of Samyutta and Kushali, who are here again today to give their output related, whatever inputs you have given on the assessment, they'll be giving you the assessment test and the counseling session today. So before introducing them, I'll just take you through the other sessions also which was conducted, so that then we will start this session. For day 4 was conducted by Ms. Pinaz Mehta, who's a legal counsel at Samvad Partners. She explained what is the background of law and how can you actually create a career in corporate law and other law fields. And she explained us actually law is existing all pervasive in all the entire our life. So that's what she explained us, how you touch legal aspects in every day of your life. Then day 5 was by one of the finance man, who explained us on how you manage your money, how you manage your finance in your career. Whether career in finance is one of the aspects that you should consider is something which we explained to us. Day 6 was an interesting topic from Jitaksh Patil, who's a business development head in OTB Sports, who explained us how a career in sports management can be explored. We people who are interested in sports as an audience also can explore this. As a spectator can also explore this area, because there are a lot of career opportunities that are opening up in India, is what he was saying, with the invention of IPL and various other premier leagues in various sports. So he said a lot of opportunities in this. Day 7 was by Ms. Ramya Venkatraman, who told how you should be and how you can explore to be an entrepreneur in your own field. You can be an entrepreneur with an idea and then build it on from there. That she also explained us how a startup is owned and it is built. 90% of the startups are failure. So that doesn't mean you stop there. That's what she explained us, and she told us she was also somebody like that who started her startup 5-10 years back. Day 8, the penultimate day of day 8 was about problem solving and innovation by Ravi Rajamani, who explained us how you have to be innovative. He explained us various simple day-to-day things that we use was invented, how it was invented, how there is no age bar in terms of invention, by explaining or giving us the background of Nirma, where the inventor was above 60 and he invented Nirma, and then how Nirma was a household name in India. Day 9, that is yesterday, was the goal setting session, which was a very dynamic session by the speaker, Mr. John Baburaj, who told us how you should build your goals, what are the methodology, how you have to build the goal. So it's all a build-up session for you students to start exploring your career and looking at the options that you have in life. These are some of the current topics. There are a lot of other topics which you can explore your tastes. Some are very good in fine arts, so you should explore those things. So you should start setting up very measurable and achievable goals, as Mr. John Baburaj said. So today we have the last day of session, which is to be conducted, a repeat session with Ms. Samyukta and Ms. Koshali from Brain Checker, who have already conducted a self-assessment test on your career guidance path. So they will be taking us through what they have found out from your assessment on a general basis, and then she will tell you, they would have already sent you the individual reports. So please go through those reports and understand which are the strong points of yours, which are the weak points, or probably what are your improvement points where you can look at. So some of these things which can guide you into the career which they would have proposed there in the reports. So as I would like to introduce the speakers today before getting into the topic. Samyukta and Koshali have been in this profession for more than a decade, who have started their journey into self-assessment test in the form of a company called Brain Checker. And this company has been leading in India by conducting a lot of tests similar to what they have done today, or what they have done over the last 2 weeks. So with this, I would like to introduce Ms. Samyukta and Ms. Koshali to this gathering, and so that they can take forward from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mithun. It's wonderful coming back here. And thank you so much for the opportunity given to us by Rotary Club of Bangalore Cantonment. Good afternoon, Ms. Shankar, who is the chair for Career Guidance Webinar, and Rotarian Mithun, and all students. So here Samyukta and with me Koshali, both are here. Now students are joining us.
Hello students. Hi ma'am.
So students, so I think some students who have not taken the test have joined. I'm happy that they could not take the test, but they are here. So they will understand that, how important it was to take this test, but somehow they missed this assessment. So today we all are here to understand the result of that 90 minutes online psychometric test, which was conducted last week. This whole project of guiding students at this age to decide about their career, your career, or subjects conceptualized by Rotary Club of Bangalore Cantonment. We personally thank you, Rotary, for this thought. Psychometric test is designed for the students who not only want to know about their IQ, but also about their working style, occupational preferences, and much more. This is India's first Indianized proprietary test developed to understand the intelligent quotient of an Indian student, keeping in mind our dynamic culture differences, level of education, and multilingual. Last week also we had explained about what is psychometric, but I am again touching this topic because this is important to understand. So just again briefing you, what do you mean by psychometric? The psychometric is the measurements of skills, knowledge, abilities, personality traits, attitudes, and job and academics potential. So if this is a psychometric, then what is psychometric assessment? A psychometric test is an activity or assessment that is conducted in order to evaluate personality on the basis of these measurements. Now, skills which are measures with intelligence quotient. Now, next question must be, how do we get this IQ score? There are aptitude-based questions which are time-based. The students who have taken this test, they have well aware how these questions were time-bound questions. Now, this question basically check your cognitive abilities, and the total score you get is your IQ score. I request everyone to mute yourself, because since I request everyone to keep yourself muted, please. Dr. Alfred Binet, who designed the world's first measurable IQ test at the request of the French government. So this was the brief about psychometric assessment, including IQ. Now we will be explaining you how to understand your report. Now, hope everyone has received the report. Today we have shared your report on your personal email ID, and by now you have opened the report. One by one we will be explaining. None of the report is going to share here. We have one demo report which will be shared on the screen. On the basis of that demo report, we will be explaining you how to see that report. And at the end of the session, the 15 minutes will be given to you. Whenever you have any doubt, just put it on a piece of paper that what is your question. At the end, the time will be given to you. We can have a questionnaire session, and all your questions, all your doubts will be solved. So if everyone has opened your reports, we all can come on the page number 8. Koshali is now sharing a screen with the report. You can see there is a report on the screen, and everyone who is there in the meeting today, you all have opened the page number 8 now. This test is also known as CIQT Advanced, which is a Caliber Intelligence Quotient Test Advanced. Psychometric test score are calculated and moderated as per international standards for easier understanding and evaluation. Hence, it is a globally accepted. Same page, if you little scroll down, you can see the classification according to your score. So there is a score, there is a tabular form, there is a score, and there is a classification. Hope everyone is seeing your IQ score and the classification. Now, if you remember, there were 12 sections. Out of these 12 sections, first 10 sections were based on your aptitude. Out of this 10 section, 5 section you used your left brain, and the rest 5 section you had to use your right brain. The test taker never realizes which brain you are using when attempting the question. They are designed in a such a way. So both the brain works differently. Let's see the comparison to understand it better. This is not the report, I am giving you the information. So main points for above evaluation: information processing, project engagement, perception, workflow, problem solving. Now, one by one, we will understand how these 5 points and how your left brain and right brain works differently. If it is information processing, how this left and right brain works. If you come on page number 9, you can see the score. I will explain you how this your left brain, the comparison between left and right brain. The information process is left brain process information in a linear manner, and right brain works in a process information holistically. When we talk about project engagement, the left brain works identify important details, whereas right brain see and results with a clarity. The third point what I mentioned was perception. The left brain is analytical, whereas right brain is creative. The fourth point was workflow. Left brain is move in a sequential order. Right brain is move randomly from task to task. The fifth and the last is problem solving. When in problem solving, the left brain use logic problems, whereas right brain use intuition to solve your problems. Let's understand this test in brief. So these tests are considered as a vital parameters for your IQ. So now I request everyone to come on page number 9, where all your 10 sections details analysis is given. Hope everyone has come on page number 9. So the first half is left brain sectional score, where all your left brain dominated questions are there, the sections are there. So I'm explaining one by one left brain dominated sections. The first one is retention. Now next to retention, your score is mentioned. Now all these scores are out of 20, because it is 20 out of 20 or whatever your score is. So the first retention test is, this test measures brain's ability to memorize and critical measure for major responses. Now students, if you remember, there were 20 images were there and 20 numbers were there. You had to remember in a glance, and then you had to match with the numbers and the images in 3 minutes. So this is retention test. You can check how much you have scored in your report. Second is word understanding test. This test deals with finding the odd one out. I'm sharing one example so you can relate, because this is not the sequence what you had attempted. You had attempted in a random order, because that time it was not about only left dominated questions. So I'm sharing one example, like for example, cycle, scooter, car, pencil. Find out what is an odd man out. So out of this, the scooter is an odd man out. This ability is critical measure for following instruction. Now, if somebody just listen now, they might find, oh, this is very easy. What is that in the, what is this aptitude test is all about? But when you have a very short time and we have to attempt 20 or 30 sub questions, so this test is all about how fast you understand the instruction and how fast you react to that instruction and how correctly you give the answers. That is all about the test is. Coming to third is numerical handling test. The equation asks you to subtract, divide, and add certain numbers. Follow the instructions and execute the calculation manually. This test measures brain ability to identify, specifies in terms of numbers. It is critical measure for analysis of data. The fourth is logical analysis data. Here in logical analysis, all the questions were different from each other because you have to use different logical analysis for every different question. This test measures brain ability to visualize, process raw data and interpret it. This ability is critical measure for computation purpose. Here, each question requires you to use logic and reasoning. Coming to the fifth and the last one in left brain, that is arithmetic chronology. This test measures brain ability to deploy arithmetic knowledge to process data. It is critical measure for mathematical ability. If you remember, there were sequences were there. So the number follow a sequence. Identify the sequence and provide next number in the sequence. So these are the 5 sections of your left brain. At the end, you can see the total score of your left brain with left and moderate score. Going down, that is the right brain section score. Now all these below are right brain related questions, or you can say sections. Sensing test. This test deals with the finding the missing numbers or an extra alphabet. It is critical measure for correlation purpose. It measures brain ability to perceive. You can see the score next to it. Spatial patterns. 1 out of 5 does not belong to the group. Need to choose which item or object does not belong to this group. In short, means which is odd man out. For example, on the left of each car, there is an arrow. You have to identify the car, one car from each line, that is the following arrow. Third, spatial observation test. Each question has something for you to observe and identify. Some questions need you to find a perfect image. Some require you to find what's wrong in an image. This test measures brain ability to visualize data and analyze information. And this ability is critical measure for analysis of visual data. Coming to spatial correlation. Here, each question requires you to use logic and visualization. It measures brain ability to visualize and interpret visual information. This ability is critical measures for correlation purpose. Only one of the 4 images can form the shape on the left side. Identify the images. So basically you have to correlate things. The fifth one is creative application. It measures brain ability to deploy visual input to solve problems. This ability is critical measure for problem solving ability. Each question has 3 words, provided you need to guess the 4th word. So after these 5 dominated questions, you can see the total score of right brain moderated score. Now you can compare the score, which is a higher score, whether the left brain more score or a right brain more score. If your score is left brain score is more, then you are a left brain dominated person. If score in a right brain, if the score is more in your right brain dominated, then you are a right brain dominated person. So whatever comparison I had said in the beginning, you have to remember that. I'm just repeating again. The person who is left brain dominated, that means this person has a more score on the top 5 sections, whose score is more. He is a left brain dominated. So he or she is he is an analytical person. Information processing, project engagement, perception, workflow, and problem solving. In this sequence, process information in a linear manner, identify important details, analytical, they move in a sequential order, use logic to solve problems. And the person, the boy or the girl whose score more in a right brain dominated is more, the information processing, they do it holistically. Project engagement is see and result with clarity. Perception is creative. Workflow, they move randomly from task to task. And problem solving is use intuition to solve problems. So this is the main difference. When we choose a career, we take into consideration which brain is dominant. Now, can I request everyone to come on the page number 12?
Can't hear you, Sanyukta.
I was out of meeting. 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 I was meeting. Now is fine. Now is fine.
Yes.
Now is fine. Now is fine.
It's echoing. Because you've logged in from 2 places, it's echoing.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello. Hello.
Yes. Yeah, now it's clear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Hope everyone is on page number 12. Yeah. So this theory was created by Dr. John Holland in the year 1990. This theory basically gives a better match to the job requirement. And when people choose to work in the environment similar to their personality type, they are more likely to be satisfied and successful. Am I audible properly?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I will give you an example to understand the theory better. Social person are more likely to satisfied and successful if they choose a job that has social environment, like choosing a job where their interactive capabilities are used well. If I give you another example to understand better, artistic persons are more likely to be successful and satisfied if they choose a job that is an artistic environment, like choosing to be a dance teacher in a dancing school. An environment dominated by artistic type people where creative abilities and expression are highly valued. So basically, Holland code help us to understand what is our choice and which area we should choose. Now, students, there are 6 departments, and this theory is known by 3 names. Holland code, because the author name is Holland, Dr. Holland. The another name is occupation code, and the third name is Rysag theory. Now, if you observe, the first alphabet of all these six departments are RIASEC becomes Rysag. So I will just explain you one by one, and then I will tell you how to see your report. Every person will not be expert or will not choose all 6 departments. It is not possible. So what we see or how we observe or what we take into consideration is top 3 departments. So now, first of all, I am explaining all 6 departments. Then we will explain how to check your report. Realistic, that is your left top corner. They are known as doers. People who have an athletic ability, and people love to work with facts and figures. These people prefer to work with objects, machines, tools, plants, or animals, or to be outdoors. At the same time, CA, ICWA, they like to tinker with machines or vehicles, work outdoors, be physical active, use your hands, build things, tend or train animals, work on electronic equipments. Now give you some examples of this profession, like engineers, accountants, technicians, landscape architects, mechanical engineers, software technicians, ultrasound technologists, athletic trainers, property managers. So these are realistic people. Now, next to realistic, there is an investigator. They are known as thinkers. People who like to observe, learn, investigate, analyze, evaluate, or solve problems. They like to explore a variety of ideas, work independently, perform lab experiments, deal with abstractions, do research, be challenged. Now, if I have to give you some examples, actuary, archaeologist, biochemist, biologist, chemical engineers, computer system analyst, economist, electrical engineers, geologist, dentist, horticulturist, mathematician, meteorologist, physician, general practitioners, research analyst, statistician, surgeon, technical writers. Coming to artistic, just below our investigative, there is artistic. They are known as creators. People who have artistic, innovating, or institutional abilities and like to work in unstructured situations using their imagination and creativity. They like to attend concerts, theaters, art exhibits, read fictions, play and poetry work on crafts, take photography, express yourself, creatively deal with ambiguous ideas. The examples are actors, advertising art directors, advertising manager, architect, art teacher, artist, interior designer, journalist, or a reporter, landscape architects, photographer, writer, designer, designer, dance instructor, drama coach. So some of these examples are there. Now social, just below artistic, social. They are known as helpers. People who like to work with people to Am I audible?
We lost you in
Yes,
between.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, to work in groups, help people with problems, to volunteer work with young people, serve others, college, university, faculty. Some examples are law, physical therapist, teacher, social worker, speech pathologist, historian, police officer, counselor or a therapist, psychologist, clinical, dietitians. All these are some examples. Now, just beside it is enterprising. They are known as persuaders. People who like to work with people, influencing, persuading, leading, or managing for organizational goals or economic gain. They like to make decisions, be elected to office, start your own business, campaign publicly, meet important people, have power or status. So some examples are entrepreneurs, politician, banker or financial planner, branch manager, business manager, credit analyst, customer service manager, education and training manager, public relation representatives, retail store managers, stockbrokers, tax accountants. Coming to the last department, that is conventional. They are also known as organizers. People who like to work with data, have clerical or numerical ability, carry out tasks in detail or follow through on others' instructions. They like to follow clearly defined procedures, use data processing equipment, work with numbers, type or text, shorthand, be responsible for details, collect or organize things. So some examples are accountant, budget analyst, cost accountant, court reporter, financial analyst, insurance manager, internal auditor, computer operator, editorial assistant. So these are the departments. Now, students, you have to see the top three. The score next to every department, the name, there is a orange block where the percentage is given. So just see the top three score is your department. Okay, we have already taken into consideration, and next page it will be the career guidance is given. You don't need to worry about that, which we have considered and what. This is for your information. This is for your understanding. We are telling you that you should be knowing what this department, how it has been interpreted. Okay. Now, majority of you have already doing bachelor's degree. So in some cases, we have given special instructions. So only those students will find that extra sheet later on, attach, and rest of the students, one general instruction we would like to give here, that if you can want to pursue management after graduation, yes, after any graduation, then those students whose IQ score has crossed 109 can definitely go about it. Because management can be pursued after any graduation, after any stream can be taken, whether the science stream, engineering, after engineering also, after commerce degree also, management can be taken. So in general, we are saying that management can be pursued. Now on your screen, the one feedback poll will be shared. So this is the time we are giving you. So poll it will be just 2 minutes for you to give answers. There are 4 or 5 questions. But rest of the time, you can think about questions if you have. And after the poll session, we will be having a questionnaire session. So this is one break, which poll will take care of it. And after the poll, we will be having one questionnaire session. So, Mr. Mithun, you can have a poll on the screen.
Yes, students.
Student, you can answer this.
Yeah, go on, Samit.
So basically, this is just we have to understand how well we have rendered the services. So this is just very simple questions. How was the test? How was your experience? This is all about the pollers, and answer those poll and think about some questions. So after the poll, you can ask those questions and we can have a questionnaire. Yeah, Mithun, you can go ahead.
Yeah, additionally, we have kept 10 minutes for this. So try to answer this in the next couple of minutes so that we can close the poll. Thank you. Are you all able to see that? Because I'm unable to. Not yet?
Yeah, I think Koshali has to stop sharing.
Okay.
Now you can share.
Not yet. So what I'll do is I'll just log out and log in once again. Maybe some issue.
No problem. Students, in your report at the back, there is a stream also given, and career options also attached according to your which brain is dominant, what is your IQ score, and everything is in detail given. So please go through, and any questions, feel free to ask. You can also put it in a chat box. Yeah, the poll is there. Please go ahead and give the answers.
The question 4, it is test, no?
Yeah, it is test.
I hope all the students are giving this poll quick answers.
Seven
It
more
will
yet to
help us
start.
to know how we have served you. Okay, no problem, Mithun. We will wait.
Yeah.
Just requesting every student to give the poll answers. If they have not yet started, please go ahead and give the answers.
I think 28 of them have finished and 7 are yet to start.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we close it, Mithun?
Four more to answer yet.
Yeah. Will it be?
We still have 5 minutes. So I think
Will it
let's
be
go.
us? Will it be us?
Maybe 4 of us. Yeah, I think 2 and 2 login from your side, right?
1. 2 from their side. 1.
1 from our side. Yeah. So one more, I think, is now it's, I think, 3. Yeah. When only 3 of us, I think.
I think Mithun, I think those students are not given the test.
Okay.
There are some names, maybe they are logging with some different name, then we are not aware.
Mhm.
But some names, couple of names are not similar to us because we know them now with names.
Right,
Okay.
right. Fine.
If they have logged in with some different name, then we are not aware. Yeah, we read the question. We'll answer that question.
What about the percentage in Holland city, ma'am?
Yes, we are giving the answer. 2 minutes. Let the poll get ended. We'll give the answer.
One person is trying to answer, so still I think.
Okay. Yeah. Poll ended, Nathan?
Not yet.
Acha, fine.
Whoever is submitting the poll, can you please try to do it at the earliest? Because you are the only person who is left over.
Yeah, because someone wants to ask the question, so we can proceed with the questions.
Correct, I know. I understand. I think it's done. Yeah. Okay, I'll close the poll now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Fine.
can.
Yeah. So yeah. So Hemanda is asking me that what is your question? Please go ahead.
Madam, what about the percentage
Return
in
in the
Holland city? Percentage.
Yeah, so what about, so that percentage is basically the answer what you have provided. So it is nothing to do with your IQ score. Okay, so don't worry about the percentage. If it is low also, not an issue.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So if you remember the 11th, sorry. Rest of the people, can someone go on mute? I'm not able to hear. The person wants to understand the question, answer. Yeah. So, Hemanda, the percentage in Holland code, basically you have provided the answer. The 11th section were about your personality. They want to understand what exactly your choice. Whether you are interested in social, whether you are more social, or you are more investigative, or you are more realistic. So the question were based on these 6 departments. So the way you have answered, it is all about those percentage. So if it is a low percentage, don't worry about it. Wherever is your understanding and wherever you have given the answer more, it is the more percentage. Hope
Okay,
I have
ma'am, I
given the
understand.
answer properly to you. You got the answer. Understood?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Anybody else has a question? Please feel free to ask the question.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Ansar.
Yep, I'm Ansar. So I'm an undergraduate student
Yeah.
at an IDK Suratpal. Thing is, I see in my report the conventional and artistic, the both sections are the only low things, and rest of them are 100%, right? What does a conventional mean? I want to know conventional and artistic. Artistic, I can understand people who
Yeah. 1 minute. Let me see your report. You mean to say so your question is the 2 things which are low in your report, you want to understand that?
Yes, I want to know
So
the weakness
basically,
and
no, this is not your weakness, Ansar.
Yes.
This is your
It
interest
is a
is less.
psychology.
If you want to understand the
Okay.
weakness, yeah, it is not even psychology. It is the conventional means you don't see. Conventional is basically if you understand the word conventional, conventional is basically the person who abide to rules and regulation. A conventional person. So in a very simple words, if I want to make you understand, if you go to any LIC office or any government job, a government office rather, where the rules are very pretty old, they are not bothered to change any rules, but the people who are working there, they are also like that. They are not bothered to change any rules and regulations. You are not the person who wants to continue with same rules and regulations. You would like to change. You like a revolution. Understood? You are
All
not a
right, ma'am.
conventional
Thank you.
person. Yes, yes. And
All right,
artistic
ma'am.
is
Got it.
you are not an artistic person. Understood? Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
All right. So, in my career, like I have decided to go for army.
Your voice is
Now the
breaking,
point is,
Ansar. Your voice is breaking.
all right, is it fine now?
Yeah, speak.
So I have decided to go into, or I have made my decision as of now to get into field of entrepreneurship. And the thing is, when we want to set up a huge organization, we need to have different types of people into our organization so that the whole thing is very stable, right? So we need people who are artistic, also conventional, realistic, enterprising, social, instigative, right? So what kind of persons should I hire or be partner with so that the startup or company I started will go well?
It all, it all depends what kind of a startup you start. So basically, if you which what type of a startup you start, you don't need a person. If it is an engineering company, why would you need a artistic person as a partner? You would hire a person if you want to design a office. Then you would just hire a person as a designer. Why you need a partner as a designer?
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Got it.
Correct. So you don't need yes. So you don't need a you should know what is your basically quality. So you can have you have a very good enterprising. So you can have your own entrepreneurship. That's not a problem.
Yes. Right. I get it. Yes. I get the point. All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. All the best. Yeah.
Madam, I have also one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah. Who's this?
Madam,
Can
according
you
to
start the
our
video? Yeah. Can you please tell your name so I can relate to your report?
Madam Hemananda Rohidas.
हाँ हाँ बोलो बोलो. Yes.
Madam, according to our test, madam, I have to choose engineering, but I am still now pursuing EG course, ma'am. So what can I do, ma'am?
You have written, let me read it. That is what you have written in the chat box, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I read? Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Let me read it out. Just 2 minutes. Hello. You want to pursue engineering, right?
Yes, but ma'am, I
Hello.
have chosen to undergraduate course, ma'am.
No problem. After that, you can if you want to start engineering, you can.
Okay, ma'am.
You can. Yes, you can. You can. Not a problem. And your at the end, there are career options. In that also, it is mentioned that you can have you can as a career option, engineering is given.
Madam, what are the fields in railway engineering, ma'am? Can I pursue railway in engineering course?
What? Which engineering course?
Can you repeat, Hemananda?
Madam, I want to do a job in railway, ma'am. So in railway, what are the jobs, ma'am, in engineering?
There are a lot of engineering, mechanical, electrical.
No, yellow means, sorry, Hemanand, can you?
Railway. He's asking railway.
Acha.
If he wants to work in railway, so in railway, which are the engineering stream? Which stream shall I study so I can get a job in railway?
Okay, okay. Is that what you're saying, Hemananda?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
correct. Yeah, so you can mechanical, railway, these kind of engineering if you do electrical, mechanical. These are the streams you should pursue.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. All the best.
Thank you again, ma'am.
Anybody else? Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Hello.
All the best.
Yeah, there are two questions in the chat box. Prashant
Yeah,
and Pritesh.
he has only written both.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's different.
Okay. IQ changes every time. Does this IQ changes every time? Yeah, Pritesh, it depends what kind of a test it is and at what age you take. Basically, IQ tests start after the age of 13 and generally it should not. But if you, after 10 years, if you take the test, then it might change. Not every 2 years, if you go, then it should not change. Minor changes here and there, yes, but not a major change.
Actually, my question is the next one.
Who's this? Pritesh?
My question is the next question, actually. Like, if you could check on the chat box.
Where is it? Does this IQ changes every time? That's right?
No, after that.
After that, then what is that? There is nothing.
No, there is a question.
So actually, I'll just tell
Yeah,
you.
maybe call it out, Pritesh. Yeah.
You can call.
In my report, in my report of Holland theory, so when I go through, you told that you have to check the top 3 cases and that would be yours. So when I see it's like top 4 if I consider, because the first one is 100%, the other 3 are the same percentage.
Yeah.
So how do I take forward that as?
So sometimes it is because see what happens, it's a tally. It is basically your response to the report. Whatever you have respond to the questions, the report comes same way. So social is 100 and then 71% to 3. Correct? That is what is your report
Yes,
is.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Correct? So you have to
Yeah.
see realistic, investigative and enterprising. That is what you are asking, right?
Yeah, like you told, you got to see the top 3, right? So
Yeah. So
how do I
sometimes,
look?
yeah, that is what later on I said that you have to, if there is a tie, sometimes you have to consider 4 also. So in your case, it is a tie. So we had to consider the top 4.
Okay, and one more thing regarding the career options and the subject wise, I've got science, and in the career wise, it's got all engineering kind of things. But currently, I'm not really sure if I've gone wrong in my career, but I'm currently doing my commerce. So how do I take that forward? I'm not really sure.
What
So
are you
if you
doing?
could, I'm doing my BCom actually right now.
Okay. So become which year you are doing?
Oh, I'm in second year now.
No problem. See what happens. That is what you have chosen. And
Okay.
this report says that you see this. What is this IQ score? So basically, your IQ score is saying that, and according to your report, your brain dominance, everything is saying you're more logical, and according to report is saying that you're more about your science side. Your brain works as a logical person. It's more about a science person. You more towards a science stream. But it's okay. Whatever, when you had to choose, you had chosen the commerce line. And if you're enjoying, you can definitely pursue. It's nothing wrong about it. You should not think that now report is saying, so what, I have chosen a wrong stream.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you're enjoying commerce, correct?
Yeah. Like I've always had a mindset of commerce, so that's
Yeah.
why.
So
Like
that
I
is
was like when I chose my career, like between science and I was confused definitely. But then like around my peer pressures and stuff that made me take commerce as of such.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what. I'm not. I saw the report and I'm like now I'm thinking back. Did I do a mistake back
No.
then or
See,
not?
fine. Whatever you have chosen, fine. You are enjoying now. Go ahead, not a problem. But what your brain is saying, you're a logical person. You're an analytical person. So your brain is, if you would have gone towards the science, you would have been a more successful. But now what you're enjoying is you're enjoying commerce. So nothing wrong about it. Whatever your decision taken, go about it.
Also,
Now you
you have a lot of analytical aspects as well, which you need to use. So
Yeah.
probably analytical brain should be used towards the commerce stream which you have already selected, rather than worrying,
Yeah.
oh, this is the right option.
So in
Absolutely.
account,
Yeah. Absolutely correct. Because a lot of these, subsequent courses that you will go for, whether it is CA or data science,
yes,
all of this
exactly.
requires your exercising of the analytical brain.
Exactly. I was about to say that if you know, as it is, you have selected commerce, and if you want to pursue in future something, in commerce also, so and nothing like that you don't use your analytical logical brain. So not an issue. You can pursue this whatever you have decided.
Pritesh, you have best of both worlds.
Pritesh, can you check in your report your last page what we have given? We have written there, as you have already taken commerce stream in your career path, we suggest you to pursue development after graduation. Okay, so you have already started career in one stream, so later on you can do management like MBA kind of thing.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hope
Thank
you
you so
got
much.
all the answers for your queries.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All the best.
Welcome.
Meaning?
Yeah. Who is this? Uppalkar Vikash. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I was interested in investigative and at the same time enterprising, ma'am. And I got 100% in investigative field. So generally, I always used to think in investigative way only, ma'am, in my personal life also. So I chose BTech in electronics and communication department. I was interested in electronics, ma'am. So actually, I was interested in strong, ma'am, and interpreting means like communicate in a communication manner in that field also. So now I want to know which is more stronger, and at the same times I feel like first I will go through the in investigative for my goal, and then I go through my personal my enjoy interpreting. Is it possible to clumps means merge both fields, or I should have to follow only one after another, one in my life?
1 minute. I was just checking your report. Can you repeat your question? What two fields you want to merge?
Investigative
Don't repeat
enterprising, madam.
your whole question. Don't repeat your whole question. Just ask. Repeat what two more things you want to merge.
Investigative enterprising.
Yes, yes. 1 minute. Yes, definitely. And you have an excellent IQ score.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. So
Madam,
whatever
I
you
want to
decide,
know one thing.
so whatever you decide, you can do it.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing, can I merge means if I have any means in my life where I can manage both investigative and enterprising field?
Enterprising and investigative.
Yes, ma'am.
What you want to?
Are there any field which can meet both my needs like investigative and enterprising?
See, that we have to study, because for that we have to really see what is your exact background, your family background, and a lot of things we have to study. So
Yeah, yes,
this
ma'am.
upfront we cannot tell you. And if you and if you go, you see your report at the end, there are career options given. You read those career options, you will see all the details are given. Have you seen that career option page?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so go through it detail. The first 5 options are the best option. In that, research is also given. And at the bottom, there are second best options are also given. In that also, everything is given.
Okay, ma'am.
So go through in detail. Everything is there in career options.
Okay.
Yes. And
Okay,
if you want to work in a government job also, you can. You have a very good IQ score.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank
So
you, ma'am.
hope you
Thank
have
you.
given your answer. Yes, yes. Isaac test except RNC. I have got everything online. Whether I can switch to 1 minute, Harshita. We are looking into your report. Yeah, Harshita, what career option you want to change?
Ma'am, presently I'm pursuing BSc final year, ma'am, in science.
Hello.
Hello.
So what change you would like to?
In my career options, I want to switch to commerce, ma'am. Can I?
Yeah, you can shift to commerce.
Because I'm trying for
What do you want
government
to?
jobs, ma'am.
Yeah, go. For government job, why you want to shift to commerce? Government job, anyways, from science also you can go. What exactly? What do you want?
Yes, ma'am. I'm presently, ma'am. I'm applying for postal department.
So UPI, that's a civil services job. You want to try? You want to try?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Should I switch my career or can I continue in this science only, ma'am?
Continue this, but you will have to work little more hard because those tests are very difficult.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Instead of
Yeah, I
changing
want
the career, focus on those
Yes,
entrance tests because those are pretty difficult, and you'll have to put little more efforts.
Yeah, ma'am. So I want to ask whether I should switch my careers to BA or BCom, or I can continue in this BSc only.
You can continue with this, but you need to put a lot of efforts for the entrance test.
Yeah, 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 I understand, ma'am.
You don't need to. You don't need to shift the career. I mean, shift the this thing stream. You can continue with
I
this.
understand.
It's not a problem. Yeah, yeah. Fine.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Students, anyone has any doubt, you can ask here directly. If not written in chat is also okay with us. You can ask here directly.
Ma'am,
Yes, Arita.
on my last page it is written I have to put more efforts for MBBS and double efforts for MD. In what sense I have to do that?
You're already pursuing medicine?
No, I'm giving entrance exam now.
Yes. So you're giving entrance exam for NEET, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That means you want to pursue MBBS?
Yes.
Correct. So I have written the reason. Read the full whatever we have written.
On last page,
Yeah, so don't read it loudly. Don't read loudly, but read it. First, you read it properly. You will get the reason. We are not saying don't do it. You need little more efforts.
okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Yes, you can pursue. You have chosen the correct path.
Okay.
Yes, but see, at the very right time, this assessment has been done for you. So now you know exactly where you stand. So instead of, sometimes what happens, we don't know. So now we exactly know how much efforts you have to put. So put little more efforts, how much you are putting. Like now, if you're putting 50%, you need to put around 80%.
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, who's this Harshita? Yeah, IQ changes. I just answered, but if in your case, Harshita, if you do lot of civil UPSC exam preparation, if you give preparation, if you're doing lot of preparation, if you do, then your IQ might change because the analytical studies, if you do logical questioning, you do, then definitely your IQ will change. But in general case, it doesn't change. What's this? Anusha. Industrial engineering. One minute, Anusha. Let me see your report. Anusha?
Yes,
I think we have mentioned that you can go for management. After engineering, you can go for management degree.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else? Where is it? I can't read it. Acha, okay. I should do engineering for my career, but it's okay. I mean, anyways, you have chosen. Whose question is this? Gopi Krishna. Yeah. So basically, you have already chosen the science degree. So you have chosen BSc. According to us, you have more huh? Caliber. Yeah, you have more caliber, and you have chosen BSc. So no problem. You after BSc, you can pursue. You can think about it. So nothing wrong of whatever you have chosen. Harshita S. Ma'am, by this IQ test, can I know what should I choose in my PG, whether maths or physics or computer science? Harshita, can you please read your report properly? Everything is there. Every small question, if I have to see, every small answer is given in your report. First, you see your report. At the second last page, all your career options are given. Yeah. You see your report properly and then.
Harshita, when you will correlate with the career options coming up on your last page, then accordingly you can choose your subjects. Okay? Got the answer, Harshita? Yes. Anyone else has any query?
Anybody has any question? I think anybody has any doubt? Thank you, Prashant. Yeah, if you can show your faces, it will be nice to see you all for 2 minutes. Switch on your videos. If you all can switch on your videos. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yeah, please, everyone. Switch on your videos.
Yeah. Everyone, please switch on.
Very good. Yeah, everyone, please switch on your videos.
Oh, nice to see faces
To the
attached to names.
Yes.
voices,
Yes.
chats.
Good. Everybody start video.
Pritesh, you were in Raila, no, last year?
I was supposed to ask you, ma'am, but then yeah, it was just a continuous program, so I did not talk to you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Nice,
Good
nice.
to see
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. Good to see you.
Same here.
Yeah,
One
I was
familiar face from Raila.
I was supposed to talk to you the last webinar only yesterday, but then it was continuous and no one was replying, so I was like, yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, nice, nice.
So good to see everyone. Come on, everyone, switch on your videos. We want to click one picture as a memory, please. We answer everyone's question. At least now, my one question. Switch on your video. Harshita, Kalmesh, Sindura, come on, come on.
Yeah, nice to see everyone. Harshita, Umra, Anusha, Gopi.
Actually, half of them gone also.
Yeah, many of you have left. Yeah, Sindura, Harshita.
Kalmesh, Sindura. Whoever is switch off the video, please don't switch off. Manisha, Hemananda, Kiran Kumar, Manisha. Who's this? Okay, thank you. Anybody has any questions? No, everyone has switch on the video, so anybody has a bonus question, no problem. Actually, it is very self-explanatory report, very nicely. And now we explained also, so read it, we'll get all the answers.
Thank you.
Hope
Thank you so
everyone is
much.
happy with your report.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sanyukta, Koshali. I mean, patiently explaining about the test last week, following up with the students, in helping them interpret the reports, answering their personal questions. I mean, both of you have been amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of
It's
this
our
series.
duty. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Suman, it feels very good when we see we are helpful to the student to decide their career. So that's the reason we have kept 10 to 15 minutes to let them have any queries we can answer here. Though we have checked each and every report individually and discussed it. Yeah.
Hope this helps people to identify where are their strengths and weaknesses in terms of their brain.
Definitely.
Yeah, which can actually guide them for future career growth.
Yes, of course.
Right, right.
Wonderful.
So thank you, everyone. As we draw the curtains on this program, like Mithun was saying yesterday, and he's also sent a message to all of you, request you to please provide us the feedback about this 10-day series. Because we are not perfect, we also have our flaws, and your feedback will help us to have an even more improvised program for the coming year. Thank you, everyone, and wish each one of you the very best in your career, in your future endeavors, and everything that you do. Wishing you good luck.
Everyone is a bright student. Yes, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Good
best.
luck, students, and thank you, Mithun and Suman, for giving us the opportunity to serve the students.
Yes,
Thank you.
I second it.
A pleasure.
Thank you, everyone, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mithun, for all
Thank you.
technical
Thank you.
support.
See you.
Chalo,
Thank
see
you.
you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
See
God
you.
bless
Bye.
students. Bye.
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 Bye.